This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
It's Backlash 2002, 20 years ago. We're coming off one of your career highlights, and I say that tongue-in-cheek, your WrestleMania match with Kane. I can't promise you that we're not going to talk about that again. We have too much fun poking at that one. But
I give you permission to talk about it.
All right, there we go. But there's so much going on at the time, and I got to ask, are you being kept in the loop as far as where you're going after that match with Kane at WrestleMania?
Well, I found out a couple weeks later that I would be drafted to SmackDown. And I was told that it would be second round. I'd be behind The Rock, who would be picked in the first round. And it's funny because I did a couple of pre-tapes that were pretty funny, complaining why an Olympic gold medalist with a broken freaking neck would get picked in the second round and not the first round.
Oh, buddy, don't you worry. We're going to have some fun with some of those clips this week, including, well I'm going to save it because we see a little bit more Kurt Angle than we ever asked for or expected to. But it's the
what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. So it's the night after WrestleMania Raw. It's from Montreal. You're teaming with Booker T in a losing effort to Edge and Kane. And this is always, it feels like, right after Mania, the creative where the focus is on the next story. And it hasn't really started yet, let alone they got to have the draft. They got to reshape their rosters. Are you campaigning at this point to, hey, I'd like to be on Raw, or I'd like to be on SmackDown? Or is it typical Kurt, wherever you need me, I'll do?
Well, I think everyone at that particular time wanted to be on Raw because it was a flagship show. But I thought SmackDown was doing pretty well. It was a relatively new show, but it was doing pretty well. So to me, it didn't matter where I went, Raw or SmackDown, as long as I was on one of them.
Wherever you were going to go, Kurt, you were going to entertain the fans.
I certainly was. At least I was going to try.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Edge would pin you in this match, and it's important to bring that up as it seems like you're about to transition into a feud with him. And considering Team ECK, that was a few years before this, are you welcoming the ability to get in a feud and wrestle with Edge?
Oh, yeah. Edge was so talented. He had a great look. In-ring skills were incredible. He had great chops. He had incredible charisma. And I knew right away when I first started that Edge was going to be a huge main event singles competitor. It was written all over his face. You knew he was going to be a big star.
He absolutely was and is and continues to do it for the WWE. It's amazing to see what his career comeback has been. So we're on SmackDown. You end up costing Edge his match against Booker T. You have to know at this point you're going to SmackDown, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, common sense tells you that you start a program on SmackDown, they're going to continue the program on SmackDown. So I think that it was very apparent that I was going to be on SmackDown working a program with Edge.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.